Hello again, Dominic Trophy, and welcome to another video. And this one's going to be something video game related, and a bit of a topic that's come up recently, something Sega related. Now, I know I'll be recording this video and will be uploaded a bit later on. I was actually spending time with some family this evening, you know, dinner and stuff. So obviously I didn't originally record this, you know, on my normal time. But I'm still going to be doing it, and I'm here to do it. Now, this one is going to be giving you my thoughts on about the recent news about Sega's Road to 2020 campaign. And what this basically is that Sega is going to be planning to revive a lot of their old IPs, or even new IPs overall, a lot of their franchises from the past and the present. And in my opinion, I think this is a good thing. I know we've recently had some news from last month about Bayonetta releasing on PC, which is a good thing. And also, Vanquish, I think that's called, is releasing in a few days on PC, which again is a good thing. And obviously this is making a lot of people think, you know, could we see more? And with this news, it's made a lot of people, you know, thinking which franchises could come back. And I honestly think that this is a really, really good thing for Sega to do. And it's definitely something I think that's well worth waiting for. And it's definitely made a lot of people think, you know, I want to see this franchise back and I want to see that one back. And I think ever since the announcement of Shenmue 3 2 years ago, back in E3, 2015, it's got a lot of people excited about, you know, certain franchises. Now, I know Sega isn't making Shenmue 3, it's obviously Yu Suzuki, who made the franchise, is, you know, making the game, because he's got that company called, is it YesNet or WiseNet or something, I don't know how to pronounce it. And obviously, you know, he's making the stuff, which is a good thing. And obviously it's supposed to be planning to release end of this year. I wonder if it will probably get delayed for next year, but it'll still be good, you know what I mean? I think I'll be glad to see a lot of these franchises back. I think especially with ChuChu Rocket, because I've done several videos on ChuChu Rocket. It's been a while since I've done one. But ChuChu Rocket is a game that I've loved to bits, and I've always wanted to see that come back. And I think, honestly, I'd be so glad once it comes back. I really, really will, if we get a HD port of it, or possibly a sequel. I'm not getting my hopes up, but I'd be so glad to see ChuChu Rocket finally get a sequel. I know we have the spiritual successor, Pix the Cat, which is still unbelievable, one of the best games I've played, which is on PC, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PS Vita. It's also playable on PS TV as well, which is a good thing. But I think overall, once this happens, it'll be really, really good. And I hope that we do see more games ported to PC, or even, you know, consoles overall. I think this will be a really, really good thing. To see a lot of these games released on, you know, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Nintendo Switch, as well as PC. Maybe new 3DS gets a chance, PS Vita. I probably would say if these games were released on PlayStation 4, they probably will get PS4 Pro enhanced, you know, patches and versions, which is good. I mean, same for the Xbox Scorpio as well, which is a nice thing. I know so far we've had a lot of Sega support with the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, but especially with Xbox One's backwards compatibility, because they've allowed a lot of their Xbox 360 games to be playable on the Xbox One. And I hope that they support the same with Sony for their backwards compatibility, you know, the PS2 classics on PlayStation 4. Because they released a lot of great stuff on the PlayStation 2 that I'd love to see playable on PlayStation 4, and I think that'd be really, really amazing. A lot of the, you know, the Mega Drive collections, a lot of their games, you know, because I know like you've got like the Yakuza franchise on there as well. There were just so much, you know what I mean? I think same with games that were on the GameCube and the original Xbox, or even, you know, the Game Boy Advance, you know, release them on the Switch Virtual Console. You know what I mean? That'd be really, really good, that. And I'd love to see that. I think Billy Hatch and the Giant Egg would be a great game as well. I never played that, but I've heard a lot of good stuff about Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. I think, Sega Superstars Tennis I'd love to see come back. A lot of great stuff, you know what I mean? They released a lot of great stuff when they became third party. Could we see a lot of new compilations, collections? I'd love to see them release a new Dreamcast collection, a Dreamcast collection Volume 2 for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch and PC, and I think that'd be absolutely amazing. I think if they released them on, if we like a virtual console for Switch as well, or even Xbox One, PS4, I think talking about this really get me hyped up. But no, I just love a lot of their stuff that Sega has released. Sorry, which I've loved overall. It's been really, really good. And they definitely have a huge back catalogue because they released a lot of good stuff on, from their old consoles. The Master System, the Mega Drive, the Mega CD, the 32X, the Saturn, and the Dreamcast. You know what I mean? Maybe the SG-1000 and the Mark II. I don't know. But it'd be great to see that sort of stuff happen. It really, really would. Because they've got so much great stuff on there that makes people think, wow, we need to see that. You know what I mean? And that's the thing about it. Like, the Game Gear Virtual Console on 3DS was absolutely amazing. I loved it. Same with the 3D Classics that they made on 3DS. To me, honestly, the Sega 3D Classics was one of the best support bits of support that I had loved from Sega on there. Well worth, for what they put on there. There was just so much great stuff on there that made it really, really worthwhile. But I think, honestly, they definitely have a chance for this. They really, really do. I think if we saw, like, a huge collection of their old games from every single console, like, have a collection, like, set of different volumes of games from their, the consoles, the Master System, the Master System, the Mega Drive, the Mega CD, the 32X, Saturn and Dreamcast, you know what I mean, and even Game Gear. And there's a lot of games that were made on there that are not made by Sega. For example, Power Stone was on there, Soul Calibur. A lot of those games would be good to see come back, because there was a lot of great stuff. And I know that they're not Sega, but I'd love to see that come back and stuff. But yeah, overall, I'm looking forward to hearing more about this when more information comes out. And I just wanted to give my thoughts about this. I thought, well, when I heard this, I thought, this sounds really, really good. I think the number one game I'd love to see come back is obviously Choo Choo Rocket. But I'd love to see more games come back. A lot of great stuff. Because they made tons of amazing stuff on there that made it worthwhile. A Crazy Taxi HD trilogy. You know what I mean? The question is open everywhere, you know what I mean? But I think whatever we get and whatever comes out would be really, really good to see. I'd love to hear what your thoughts about this are, what are your thoughts about the Sega Road 2020 campaign? Do you think this is a good idea? Do you think this is, don't you like it? Or do you think this is not a good idea? Which Sega games would you love to see come back? I'd love to hear what your opinions are on this, and what you think overall. So I just want to say, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you want to keep in touch, or, with my videos and stuff, you can hit the notification bell on there, and you can look forward to my new videos and stuff. As I said, I'll be doing another video on Friday, which will be about my reveal of my 5th anniversary mini-series, as well as other announcements that I'll be showing and talking about. So I just want to say thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later, and I'll see you on Friday. So see you later. Bye.